Hi guys. Well, I had a lot of plans of doing a lot of stuff today, but I got wore out. I did a lot of stuff today. I mowed grass for an hour in the back. We're going to probably go back there, I think. Depends on how long this movie lasts. I worked on this sawmill a little bit. I've been working on it here and there, here and there, here and there as that. I made the one bracket for that oil sweep. And I ran out of aluminum, so I ordered that. So that hadn't come in yet, so I can't make the other bracket. One thing that it irritated me about this sweep, I don't know if you're in here. This, I'll show you what it is. This is the sweeps that I'm putting on there to keep oil on the track. Well, the oil comes down through here, and I thought it would go into the center. That's a little Allen set that holds it in. There's nothing there. But the oil comes out the two edges here. It just comes down a trail and runs down the side here and the side here. And when it was over top of the hump, the track was here, I wasn't getting any oil on the top of the track. So I had to turn it this way. So the oil, and it's probably still not, I don't know, it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. But you don't know what you got until you got it. I couldn't figure out why the track wasn't getting oily enough. Anyhow, that's, oh man, my glasses got broke. My safety glasses got broke. You can't, I doubt that you can see that right there. Well, we'll put them on and see how it does. They're going to fit different. Supposed to be rain coming in tomorrow. I got a log. I wanted to saw a little bit on the sawmill because like this log over here, if I saw it up for firewood, I'll get, you know, 800-900 views. If I saw it up on the sawmill for good firewood, I'll get 800 or 900 views. If I saw it on the back on the sawmill, I'll get 2,000 views. Looks like it might still be off the ground. It's longer than I feel like messing with back there. It's a right good size log. I'm going to turn this thing off. I think. Turn this off. I think it's right good size log. I want to take it back to the sawmill before the rain comes in. You can't see me. It's 31 inches there at the big end. But what I'm going to do, it's a piece of junk wood. Too many big knots. Same with the one that I got on the mill. So I'm going to cut two firewood sections off there and cut one firewood section off here. So that's what we're about ready to do. Still using that old rotten chain that I've had for who knows how long, which probably time to get that out of here, but next time. So we're going to do that, then pick it up and carry it to the back, I hope. Of course, maybe I'll drive you to the back. I think I'll drive you to the back on the Kubota. Oh, man. It's on the forks. I don't know if you can see it. It's on the forks there. Even though the forks are on the ground, I got a little bit of height left to it. So we're going to cut two more chunks off of this. Then we're going to go back to the other sawmill. Show you what I got done back there. down or not? And we'll move you back here. I've thrown a lot of chips. We'll turn this off and put it back into the, I got a slipper full of wood chips. I got to put it over the other side. Then we're going to head back to the other sawmill. Show you what I got going on back here. Oh, you know, I forgot to take, I want to take the, while I'm here, I got to go get the railroad check. I got to get, you can't see, I'm covered with sawdust. There was, and my slippers, my socks are in there. I don't wear socks when I have short shoes on, because all that happens is the socks get full of sawdust, and if you get them washed with your underwear, you're in deep trouble. I was working on this red thing today. Now that I'm over here, we'll come over here. I forgot about that. And what I was doing, I've been cleaning up the computer. That's why I've been putting some old videos. I found some old videos on the computer. I want to work on this up here. So I came out and got up there and the thing shut off, and it, I don't know if I can get in there to show you what it is. It's, I let it down and it started up enough to run. I'm gonna have to take you off this stand, so you're gonna be shaky old man. Fuel filter's out of fuel, but what happened, can you see there where the fuel filter is plastic? Ran into that muffler. I'm lucky I didn't catch this place on fire. And it put a hole into that fuel line. The only good thing was it was running, so it sucked the fuel, it sucked air in as opposed to, it could have been, that could have been messy though. So I'm going back to get the jack stand back here, because I have a log on the mill, another piece of this same junk log, I think. And I need to put it on the mill just a little bit better. So I need this beast, because I'm not wrestling it. I could have sawed it on this mill if I had a little further along. So now I got to figure out how to carry 3 things with 2 hands. Oh, I got I sawed that cherry up, and that got picked up last night. I sawed the cedar up. The same guy. It was Luke's, so he got that too. I got that stuff there. We sawed that up a few videos ago. Now when I get done videoing, I'm just going to come and pick this up and set it back in the sawmill. While you guys are here, I'm going to set this stuff in the oh Lord, this jack is, even though it's aluminum, it's heavy. I think I can hold it there. Well, probably not. You can't see where it is. I'm going to have to move, maybe pick the chainsaw up later. That's what I better do. Calling for rain tomorrow, so I'm going to be wiped out. It's supposed to come in around 10 in the morning. So that's just the way it is, I guess. We've been dealing with a lot of rain. It's finally dried out down here. We've had 3 nice days. There, that shouldn't go anywhere. I'll hold you guys on the tripod. Whew. Old boy's out of breath. It's after dinner now. I didn't get out till noon. Man, that's too bad about those safety glasses. I like it now. I usually wear those red ones. Alright, put that down, put this down, put this down. We're going back to the other sawmill, so I'll show you what I got going on there. I cut, woo, you guys are way up there. That would be all right. You can just kind of see where I'm going. Got to put it in neutral to start it. Oh, you know why I'm here? Can you see the chain on the gas? Just things that I remember. I don't remember. I put fuel in that the other day. I did a video where I made that chain on that gas cap because I always forgot the gas cap. I have now, that has saved me 2 times. What can I tell you? I'm a knucklehead. If you're a knucklehead, you're a knucklehead. Now let's try it. Let's go back there. I'll probably forget the chainsaw. I can't turn around and go see where I'm going backwards. I think I got the turn here. You can see up there, potatoes are starting to come in. I planted them real late. Yeah, I gotta do a lot of rain dry up here. Woo. Hope that jack doesn't fall out of there. I just fell forward, not out. Got a big rain right there. I never filled in. Been raining too much for me to fill it in. Guess you've been on this trip before. Another thing that I did today, I guess while we're going through things I did today, things that I did today. Do you guys remember that engine there? Well, that's the same engine that's on the wood splitter. And what I did was I took off the fuel section of that to put on that other thing to make it more proper. That's what this is. So I removed that. So this is all metal, so it can't get into the exhaust. But the problem is I don't like this metal thing and the gasket underneath of it. I don't know that this is even the right sight glass for this. That gasket has got cracks and dry rotted on it, so I got to look for that kind of stuff on the internet tonight. I think I'd rather put a glass bowl on that. I want a regular filter like that was on there, but I want to put a glass bowl so you can see when it's got fuel. Now I got to get it up away from the exhaust. All right. Now, I'm caught up on my mowing almost. I picked up a million limbs over on that tree line over there that you see. Got all this mowed. So I've been busy, like just doing goofy things. I was looking for I have those 2 things over there. I was looking for a glass bowl on one of those, but neither one of those had it. They just got a regular filter, so I couldn't get that. I did get one of those running. Now we're getting over here. I got some more stuff for my chunks and hunks pile. See this one here, I just don't see a whole lot of good wood coming out of this. And I need the jack to get it in. I want it not quite in this position. So I got the jack here. Now I did cut, remember that 4 by, it was 3.5 by, I don't know what, that big piece of cherry from the last sawmill, I don't know, a few sawmills ago. I cut that up into strips. I talked to the guy that wanted it, he didn't want it. He says cut it up for firewood. So I cut it into strips. I got another pile of cuts, half that size, down in the, ready to be cut up into little 6-inch pieces. So I guess I'm going to put you back here. This tripod is not as smooth as the other one. What I want to do is move this in straight in. I don't want it to roll it, and I don't have my Chewy to roll it. See, this is fairly, it's got a little bit of bow to it, but it's not that bad. This against the back would be pretty straight, so then I can cut all this garbage off the front and have a straight edge there. That's what I'm shooting for. Each log you kind of put it where it wants to go, combined with what you got, and that's how you end up with what you do. So if I get this on the mill, I'll probably tuck it under the just tuck it under there. I really don't want it to roll. I'd rather to pick up, and I like to pick it up and just push it in. But I got a feeling it's not going to do that. It's rolling. I mean, I can take that. That's not what I want, so I might have to over roll it with this and then bring it back. This quick drop, if you didn't know. This is my poor man's Chewy, but it'll move doesn't care what size log it is, it'll move it in there. I think it's probably get it with a cant hook here if I wanted. And getting into, it's turning. Quick drop. Now maybe if I'm going to take this top piece off. I probably should have done that earlier. Wasn't thinking. I'm just going to raise this up. I should have done that earlier, but I don't have the plat here. Well, still didn't do what I wanted it to do. Didn't want it to do that particularly either, but I wanted to just raise it up so I can push it in. In other words, I want it to flop over. Kind of like that. I should have done that earlier. So let's see what we can do now. Of course, it pivoted on one of those high humps there, which I didn't want it to do that. I guess now I need this piece on there. Let's see what we can do here. I think I'm going to go push on the other side. Maybe it'll do what I want it to do. I don't know if you guys can see the other side or not. Just barely. See that size? It hit on a high spot in the center, and it teeter-tottered. I didn't want it to teeter-totter, but sometimes you don't always get what you want. got a knot right on that center. You can hear the set works. Hear it dinging? Set works is going back. I have it in reverse. That keeps things from jamming up from time to time. I didn't put the bolt in the right place. Well, that was kind of not good. Maybe we do better this time. More better. I gotta set. I gotta set the set work so it doesn't keep going back. This is what it takes to put a big log on. It's I'd like to see it roll this way, but let's see it straightening out now. Now it's locked in. Storm coming in, you can't, it's breezy, it's a beautiful night. I'm going back over there and see what I can do on messing that side up. This log is 12/6. When I cut the other one in the front, was about the same. It's not there yet. I could probably return to this with the camp hook. Probably, she's almost clear of the blade. I'm gonna call it a wrap for you guys. I got other stuff to do, but that's kind of what it takes to put a bigger one on that's ornery and lumpy. I might just spin that thing all the way around. If I roll it this way, it'll be off too far. Because I really wanted to cut those, see those big lumps up there? I really wanted to cut them off. Now if I put them up, they almost look completely in line. There's one here, one there, and one down there. I was going to cut that ugliness off. I might just sit here and jack that thing all the way around. Figure 180, a little bit more than 180, 2 1/4, 300 degrees. I don't know, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I want to put this on tonight. Unfortunately, I think that's going to cut my head off. Good thing, huh? I'll look at it saying, it looks pretty close to where it's supposed to be. Anyhow, I'm too wore out to saw it. I wanted to get to sawing it after dinner, get a couple slices off. I still have to sharpen the blade, but you know, when I hit that nail, I kind of don't, it was dull to begin with. I probably won't sharpen it. Probably take a couple slices because this log's got a lot of mud on it. But before I run out of light, I think I'm going to roll it back a little bit further, dog it down, and just shoot it in, and then adjust it when I'm ready to saw it. I just oiled all the carriage and the wheels and stuff like that down, and they just don't need a ton of rain on them. Wouldn't hurt them. mean, these mills sit outside all the time. I showed you half the nonsense I'm doing. I'm also working on about 3 other things. If you're new here, I flutter through things, 10 different things in a daytime, and don't ever get none done. You know, it's like I said, I was working on those things and I ran out of metal, so that's on order. Then I started playing with the red thing, and then the filter got a hole in it, so it's just, then I move on to the next thing, and this was just one of the things I wanted to move on. The wife was kind of barking at me about getting these logs out of the front yard, so I thought there was a chance to do that. And like I said, I don't make any, I make money on YouTube. Everybody knows you make money on YouTube. I make diddly squat. If you figured out my hourly wage, would probably be about 25 cents an hour, but that's just the way it is. But I don't edit, so you kind of see what I get. And sometimes it's interesting, sometimes it's not interesting. But the sawmill seems to pull better views in than anything else. So I am cleaning up the computer with old, I was thinking the reason it's going so slow because the memory's so filled up. So I've deleted, I've changed them over to another thing, and then I've deleted 200 or 300 videos now that are from quite a few years back, trying to hope that the computer will speed up a little bit. And I don't know whether it is or not. I still haven't been able to figure out how to do shorts. I've worked on that and had a couple other people work on it, and don't know. I might have to take this expensive $2 camera back, phone. It's not working right. I'm not getting phone calls the way I should either, so I think there's something wrong with it. Anyhow, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and this will be coming on when the rain stops. 2 days of rain, so that's what we're looking at. So I'll be putting old videos that I found that they're too good to trash, but they're not that great. So we'll see you later now. Bye-bye. How to turn it off.